guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to this, as you can see, larger group of presenters today. I'm Redcleaver, the host. We also have, well, partly with us, the elusive Hamfist, who will be talking to us in the text chat. Say hi, guys.
Hello, everyone. I am Vivian, the mostly mute Forsaken, and I'm currently dancing on the Khari's dance floor.
Yeah, a month. I'm Xuyagu, a forest mon. Whoever that elf mon was, he won't be a problem anymore.
Okay.
And Ella here with the female elf back in RP once again.
Dax here, gnomish fireworks expert and pain in the ass.
Yes.
I'm
Yes, so-
Khari, and I'm the CEO of TK Studios, and I'm also dancing on my dance floor.
And
So
I'm alive
hi.
today. The Forsaken Priestess from Lordaeron.
Nice.
And I'm Resha. Hello. I'm back.
Yep.
And we also have
you're all one to the
Hamfist,
back.
also known as the god of gnomes and the god gnome to Jadith and Sharada's child. Thank you, Hamfist.
God, how does that work?
The god gnome. Like
Do
the
they know?
godfather. It's a god gnome.
Do they actually know?
Yeah, Hamfist is also Vivian's self-proclaimed father, but she keeps telling everyone that's not true.
It's not.
Yes.
No.
Wow. Okay then.
Lies,
so-
lies and slander. All
I
right.
firmly denies this.
Now, the reason that there are so many of us today is because the Argent Airways has been around for over a year now, and we have some frequent flyers among us. A lot of the people in this voice chat today, or in this recording room today, are very active in the community of the Argent Airways. So we thought we would pull you all together and geek out a little bit about the past year.
Woo!
Khari's
Hey,
been
hey.
in the basement for 2 years, so nearly.
What a year it's been for everyone.
Mm. What are you?
Yeah. Speaking of which, Dax, do you know of anything in the past year that kind of stood out for you regarding the podcast?
Oh gosh, I think it was the first time I appeared on the live one, and I was so nervous, but you guys were so welcoming.
Oh,
But I think it was so funny from start to finish. It was the one live podcast that went missing.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, the one that really hit home and stood out for me was the one that you did, sort of about the neurospicy one. It really hit home with me because obviously I'm AD, same as Khari, diagnosed, and it was just like it was my friends, but also giving so much to the community of yourselves where you didn't need to, and it really brought it home about how great you all are and how understanding the community really is.
Oh,
Aww.
that's nice. Thank you.
It's really nice.
Yeah, that was quite a recent one. The one about neurospiciness. Yeah, one of the episodes that really stood out for me was quite early on when we had Mikkel and Reike in the episode. I've listened to that one twice since, and I thought it was one of the best interviews we've done.
I agree.
Yeah.
It was a really
Eliza,
good one.
what really stands out for you then?
Well, I agree with you. The one with that interview you spoke about, that was one of my favorites. From personally myself, it was kind of like what Dex said. It was my first time on a podcast saying something for me when I was the guest at your podcast. I believe it was episode 2 I was in.
Mm-hmm.
So, that one stood out for me the most personally. And then the one with the team about autism and other things like depression and bits like that.
Also that one.
Yeah.
Interesting. Ella, any episodes that really stood out for you and why?
I mean, I loved the first April Fool's one we did, where we did the Murloc intro.
Oh, God, that one.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. What about
And
you, Vivian?
Khari?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
me. Oh,
Yeah.
I've already done. I said it was the Reike and Michael one that really stood out for me because I
Yeah,
thought it
fair
was
enough.
one of the best interviews we did. What about you, Khari?
Well, I'm kind of similar to the others, really. I remember when I was first invited onto the podcast, and I was extremely nervous too because I've never done anything like that before. But it was just really good, and
Yeah.
you guys were really good, like making me less nervous.
Now look at
And-
you.
Yeah, and now I can't shut up.
Yeah, she's been on the podcast. How many episodes now? How many episodes
Yeah,
you been on
I
this
live in the
podcast now?
basement. Exactly.
Yeah, you got your own
How-
basement
how
room.
many? You've been
I
there
would also
5
say,
times, I think.
is it 5? Oh my god.
5. Wow.
Is that counting lives or not?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Episode.
Mm.
'Cause I'm sure if it's
Maybe.
including lives, then it must be more.
it's probably more than that. Then yeah.
I remember how shy you were at first and how nervous you were, and I'm really glad that we managed to loosen you up a little because you're a joy to be around.
Aw, thank you. I was going to
Bad.
say another one that stands out to me was just you inviting me on to do the neurospicy one because that's a cause that's really close to my own heart. So to be able to talk about that was really good
Yeah.
for me.
It
Yeah.
was nice for us to talk about it as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're all on the spectrum, as it were.
Well, not all of us, but
Of
almost
the
everyone.
neurodivergency, I mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't suggesting we're all autistic. Obviously, it's as diverse.
No,
as
no, I don't mean that. I think I think there might be 1 or 2 people in the VC today that don't have a diagnosis yet, but I'm not entirely sure.
Most of us are then.
That's true.
Fair enough.
And Hamfist just said that he thinks that, of course, today will be most likely the best episode. I mean, clearly, because Hamfist is in it. We have been trying to get the elusive Hamfist in here for quite a while. We have some questions for him later that listeners might find interesting. But for now, Hamfist, is there anything in the episodes you've heard so far that stands out for you? While you type that, maybe
No.
Redcleaver can give us theirs, and then we go back to Hamfist to listen to the answer.
I think my favourite one was the first live episode we did when we had the surprise visit from the Moonkin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
The Moonkin.
Oh, it was just so unexpected and so off the cuff. And I was like, hang on, you're the Moonkin that Resha offended?
I apologise in
In-game, that
advance
is.
for any Moonkin again.
They were offended in the making of that episode.
Oh, God.
Yeah, wasn't there like a Moonkin mating dance that you did, Resha?
So she was trying to speak in native Moonkin talk, I guess, and it just apparently it came across as a mating call. So it's
Ruffled some feathers.
Ooh, we have a reaction from Hamfist. Hamfist says, I still love the neurospicy. A lot of you agree, I think. It hits home and reaches a large audience. I was nervous and... I was nervous, sorry. I am nervous, probably. It was serious and it could be felt as a listener. I'm all for fun and craziness, but wholesome, serious topics is on a whole other level.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we ever need to know what our best episode is, we have it.
I think
Yeah.
we got
Everyone seems to be liking the neurospicy episode.
We've had some big guests too. We've had people from the TRP team, the musician team. We've had Reike and Mikkel. I've tried to get Talias and Nevertel for today, but sadly, I think they were a bit too busy. They did not reply to the mails.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Evie. No, they're busy bees. I get it.
Oh yeah.
get it.
I mean,
But that
That's
makes
fine.
it extra special that you guys are here with us today.
yeah, absolutely.
Aw.
Resha, is there anything about the previous podcast year that sort of is etched into your memory, apart from the Moonkin bit?
Yeah. Well, apart from the Moonkin bit, I'm always a sucker for the quizzes. I loved doing the first one for you guys. I have an idea for the next April Fool's podcast, but we'll have to to see. Obviously, I'm not the one doing it though, but
why am I suddenly nervous?
I'll tell Zoo the idea closer to the time, but
okay then.
Yeah,
Zoo will be involved.
Oh yeah! Spoiler alert! If you've not seen the last quiz, Zoo won that one, so I think he will be quizmaster next time.
Yes, my reward is work. Yeah.
Aren't you glad you won?
I'm so glad. I like
of
winning.
You,
so,
is there anything about the previous year's podcast that is etched into your memory, Xuyagu?
I mean, I was reminded of the first live episode, which was it was like a new thing for us, and all the interactions we had in that episode, in particular the Moonkin bit, that was great fun. But like a lot of the others have been saying, like two real standouts to me were the Riker and Mikkel episode as well as the neurodivergence episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Riker and Mikkel episode was it was such an important conversation. I think.
Yeah.
Just the power that like just role players or just anyone can have on the internet like that, and how much it can positively impact other people's lives, and how people remember them. And like similar for me, years later, like I remember having really good experience with some people, and I just remember them like those experiences now. The neurodivergence episode, that was one that was like, it was very personal as well.
It was,
Yeah.
And I think I enjoyed being part of that one a lot because I got to share those experiences, and maybe someone benefited from it somewhere.
I hope so. If the neurodivergence episode has helped any of you and you guys want to let us know, please let us know. We'd love to hear it.
Absolutely. And also let us know what episode you liked in the comments below, if you could spare a moment.
Yeah, if you have like any memories or something that sticks in your mind. Like one of the things that I can't get out of my head is the funny bit where Vivian and Khari had a conversation about the goat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Mom, you are the goat. I am the what? The goat. Darling, that's very offensive. That means the greatest of all time. I never
my
thought
God,
to
that
see
was
the day
hilarious.
when I don't understand you.
Yes.
Well, if I may add something on the topic, for me personally, it's not only about one episode or another, but mostly the whole way about how this podcast connects the community with one another. For example, I listen to the podcast when I'm doing chores in real life, so I'm still connected with my with my fantasy world, with Argent Dawn, while I'm doing my real life stuff, and it brings me closer to my personal space, so to say.
Yeah, I think the same, actually.
I think it's a good link between our Warcraft lives and our real lives, because I tend to put the podcast on to go to sleep, and I'll kind of try and remember the last bit I heard, and it's like, going to sleep with your mates. But that came out wrong. Don't even
Wow.
Wow. Stop wowing me. No, it's enough, guys. It's like I listen to a lot of podcasts anyway to help go to sleep, because I sleep with headphones on, and I will listen to sort of back Airways podcasts because it's familiar voices and it's sort of a little bit comforting, and a great sort of connection between our worlds.
I do wonder sometimes what people are doing while they're listening. I've heard people drop messages saying, "Oh, I always listen to it on my way to work, and it makes the journey less stressful for me." I've heard people say, "Oh, I always listen to it while time walking or grinding or picking herbs or whatever because it's so boring and it makes it less tedious." So, what do you guys would do? Where do you listen to the podcast usually?
For me, it's my morning.
For you
routine.
too, Hamfist.
For me, it's my morning routine mostly. I wake up and I notice that there's a new podcast. So I think, yes, that's great. And I plan it for when I'm having breaks, when I'm doing chores between my work times, stuff like that, mostly.
Yeah, pretty much the same as me. I'll pick it up and put it down. It's sort of one of those things that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a real. I don't know. Sometimes I live quite a solitary life, so it's like having, if I'm not like nagging TK, I'm listening to a podcast.
Hamfist says that he listens to it while taking a walk outside or doing chores or when Warcraft grinding.
Yeah, Wednesdays. So yeah, if like you've got to do like your traders or you've got to do your Wednesday sort of weekly chores, and there's I will stick an old podcast on just to sort of like help with that.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Khari?
Yeah, same for me really. Like while grinding in WoW or taking a walk or like I dog sit for my mum quite a lot. So when I'm at my mum's, I tend to listen.
Yeah. We also, you also listened to it once while we were doing some workout exercise.
Yeah.
Remember?
Background noise for workout routine as well. Yeah.
I think you're going to have to explain that a little bit better. So we do a thing on a Thursday where we get our behinds up and moving together, don't we?
Yeah.
And there's been some live episodes where we've been part of.
I quite enjoy live episodes. I love getting immediate feedback from the listeners and questions and that sort of thing. I love reading people's reactions, responses. I just wish, I know it's very scary to be behind a mic, but I wish people would step up more and come join us up here and talk with us.
Yeah, we don't bite, honestly.
I think people are used to Twitch streams where all you do is listen to somebody speak and type your reactions. This is slightly different, of course. In a live episode, you're invited up here.
Yeah, I agree.
It's nice to interact with the viewers and like see their take on things and see they've got going on.
Hamfist suggests we record the episodes on Tuesdays, but we can't, Hamfist. It's market day.
Yes.
It's market.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I think
They all bought a
it
market
took us
day. Come on,
quite a
Hamfist.
while. I remember when we were setting this up originally, it took us quite a while to decide on a day to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because, we all have different things going on other days, and Wednesday was very lucky to mostly be all right. I think there was still a few compromises made.
We did shift to another day twice, I think.
Yes, a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think so, but we've generally kept to the routinely fortnightly Wednesday.
I know when picking it, we had a few compromises. Like Zoo, I believe, with one of your D&Ds that you do was on a Wednesday as well.
Yeah, but they were understanding, and we alternate days depending on when the podcast is on.
That's good of them.
Now, here is a question for our guests, for any who have been interviewed before. So Hamfist can't answer this one yet because his interview's coming up. What were your personal experiences from being interviewed in the podcast? Are you happy with the way it went? Is there anything afterwards you feel you should have added, or if you might have forgotten? Listening back to the episode in which you were interviewed, how did it feel for you to hear your own voice like that? All those sort of things.
They can say anything about us now. They can say all sorts of evil things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just let it
I
out.
don't know about anyone else, but after my first one, I was like, oh God, I forgot to talk about this. I forgot to say this. And it was mostly because I was too nervous, I think.
Yeah, you were very nervous, but
then-
you did great, though.
Yeah.
And then she uses it as an excuse to come back on for a second episode. And then she completely forgets to talk about
Yes.
something else for the third one.
Exactly.
And now she lives in our basement.
And now I'm in the basement constantly.
Nicely
I was
done.
mostly very insecure about myself because I'm not a native English speaker, and I'm not very used to talk with mics and stuff like that. I mostly try to avoid that. So I was pretty proud of myself when I was when the podcast was over for me, and I got some compliments about people from the community who listens.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was great. It was a great experience for me.
It's a
I really
confidence
enjoyed
boost.
it.
It's a nice
You did
confidence
very
boost, isn't it?
well. You should not be shy about the way you talk. You're fine.
If you don't mind me asking, Eliza, whereabouts are you from?
I'm from the Netherlands, just like Viv.
Ah,
Yes,
another
I
Dutchie.
caught the accent.
Mm.
And it's just I have to go in. I have to get in the flow, and then I think it's fine. But I'm a pretty insecure person in real life, so. And when I'm
yeah,
talking
okay.
in the mic, my real life and my fantasy world combine together, so it gets messed up. And I'm still thinking in Dutch, I guess. So I'm thinking and translating at the same time during my conversation. So,
Well, Eliza, read Hamfist's comment.
well, thank you.
Hamfist says, "You're braver than me, Eliza. You're amazing."
Shadows watch over you, Hamfist.
See, you're Hamfist approved. I mean, now you're yeah.
I'd have to say, as a native English speaker, your English is good.
Well,
Yes.
thank you.
Very much so.
Very good, yeah.
Thank you all.
No worries.
I'm English and I still can't talk English properly, so don't worry about it.
Real.
We'll have that problem sometimes.
Yeah, I pointed out to Redcleaver after last episode that after the quiz, I was like, I've just refreshed and watched part of the episode, and all my words are jumbled, and it's like, don't worry. Listening back to myself, it's like, oh God,
You did fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
oh, it's always so nerve-wracking.
I hope you will all agree that listening back, you were not as bad as you thought you were.
No.
Believe it
I
or
remember
not.
listening back and hearing me thinking I was going, constantly, but I wasn't actually, which was quite surprising.
You should make it a drinking game. Go back and drink every time you go,
Yeah.
Believe it or not, the reason
Me?
I used to be really insecure about the way I talk because when I was little, I was nonverbal. And, and a little bit of an unknown fact, I used to be nonverbal, and I had to have quite a lot of speech therapy to get me to talk.
Oh, wow.
And so for the longest time, I was very insecure about the way I talk. And then I decided to let's make a podcast.
Yeah, you of all people came up with this. That is amazing.
Well, it's a
Nothing-
great
That
exercise.
is great. Yeah.
Nothing like
Therapy.
throwing yourself in the deep end. I did the name podcast for Tiny, and there was so much more I could have said. And luckily, Viv was there to remind me to stay on topic because I'd sent her previously a list of stuff that I wasn't going to talk about, and then talked about all of it. But no, I look back now and I think actually I didn't sound as bad as I thought I did. But I think it's just a great sort of show, and I hope you do many more.
I hope we can do many more.
Yeah.
I think I think there's a science behind if you listen to yourself, your eardrums, like there's a, I don't know, like a vibration that your ears don't like. So that's why you don't like the sound of your own voice. So there's actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, how
And,
you
thanks,
hear
Hamfist.
yourself isn't
Yeah.
how you actually sound.
I guess that makes sense. It's like hearing like the internal vibrations, but instead outside. It's weird.
Yes, yeah. But I don't think
my outside voice.
my inside and outside voices conflict all the time. So
My brain is like a you know those old paper disposals you put over the bin. They get jammed quite easily. I remember my speech therapist saying that my brain is like one of those paper shredders you put over the bin. Sometimes you got too much to say and you get all jammed up, which I thought was quite funny at the time. So I know exactly what you mean when it comes to stumbling over words.
Oh, I have that often that I just get stuck. And then I just try to find the right words and I just... bleh. I hate it when that happens during the podcast.
All you got to do...
works better than my brain. So.
Well, I also with writing text in other, every text in English or in Dutch. I have dyslexia, so it doesn't matter really.
tend to sort of get what I call it brain rot a lot. You know, you've got like all of these words in your head, you're trying to get it out, and then all of a sudden you just go blank. And I honestly feel like my Forsaken half the time. I'm just staring at the wall, going, brain rot.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, are you guys ready for the ham?
Ready for the what?
Yes.
Can we?
Oh, yeah.
Sure, you're ready for the ham.
No, but
Are we truly ready? Oh, ow.
Right.
Step up my microphone.
Right.
Is one ever truly ready for the ham?
Ow.
the fist of the hand.
Yes.
Now,
Are we ready?
I've compiled a few questions for Hamfist to get to know Hamfist a little better and the person behind Hamfist a little bit, without getting too intrusive, I hope. So here they are. Hamfist, your character is very what shall we say? Loud,
Unique.
unique, present, all over the place. You can hear them coming from a mile away.
Entertaining.
What would you do if you met your character Hamfist in real life?
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
an
God.
interesting one.
Run.
I always, while Hamfist is answering this, for those English people, they always say Hamfist is like Marmite. You either love him or you hate him. I love Hamfist. Like, I can see there's nothing better than when Hamfist and you're going, oh God, and you go, what we're going to, this is like a roller coaster you can't get off of, but you're going to ride it out to the end.
Yeah, the amount of times I've heard, like, I've just heard what Hamfist's gotten up to, and then I'm role playing on a character and he's there, I'm like, oh God, he's here. But it's like an exciting experience because you never know what will happen.
Yeah.
It was kind of brilliant on the last Saturday during the Azrael Song Contest auditions. When Hamfist arrived, multiple people just said out loud, oh no.
The amount of pugs I saw as well in text chat was amazing.
Could somebody read out Hamfist's answer?
Can I do that?
Yes. Just use your inside voice because you're breaking up a little.
Okay. If I met Hamfist in real life, I would probably go see a psychiatrist to get some medication for the hallucinations. Jokes aside, if I met Hamfist like person in real life, I would probably stay far away, as it would be a screaming person who would not respect personal space. I would stay far, far away. A Hamfist-like person would most likely be locked up in an asylum and not be walking around in public. What would you do?
What would we do if we met Hamfist in real life? I'd probably try to avoid the shit out of him, really.
Yes.
Yes, same.
Vivian always tries to be polite to him, no matter what. but he always manages to pug it up at some point, and then she loses her patience. But she always starts by being polite to him. I don't think I could do that in real life.
No, definitely not.
I couldn't be near a Hamfist like person in real life.
I used to work with a
Wouldn't happen.
Hamfist type person in real life, and that was traumatic.
God.
Oh, gosh.
No, it wasn't really. It wasn't that bad. It was a nice guy. He couldn't hurt him. He couldn't. It was what's the word I'm looking for? Harmless. That's it. He was a neurodivergent, so we had that in common. But yeah, he just seemed like a decent guy. He just didn't know what boundaries were.
All right. So, if you guys are ready for the next question. The next question I asked Hamfist was, do you and Ham have anything in common?
Oh.
Oh.
Do they?
Oh,
Oh God.
Do they?
well, I've always
Oh
said.
God, it's a long answer, and it starts with the short answer to that question would be. All right, would somebody else like to read this one now?
I'm good, thank you.
I can give it a go.
Do it, Sue.
So the short answer, he says, would be no. The long answer to that question would also be no. Hamfist is a totally outgoing, obnoxious extrovert who loves to be the center of attention and thinks everything is about him. And that's certainly true. He doesn't think about the consequences of his actions or how he affects people. Also true. The player behind Hamfist is a shy introvert in the real world, and they strive not to be the center of attention in big gatherings. I care about people and think about their well-being. I have a bachelor's degree in occupational therapy and have worked with people in psychiatric, geriatric, and neurological fields for many years. It's my job to help and care for the less fortunate.
Oh.
I've met many different kinds of people, though, through my work, which is probably why it's quite fun and quite easy to roleplay a character who's the polar opposite of who I am as a person in real life.
That is
Love
very
that.
interesting. Yeah.
And
I love that completely. I think
Hamfist couldn't be more different than the person behind Hamfist.
And I've always defended that to anybody I speak to who says, oh, Hamfist, blah, blah, blah. And I've always said the OOC Hamfist is probably one of the most genuinely kind, caring and lovely people that I've ever come across in AD. And OOC, I absolutely admire Hamfist completely. I see Dax secretly loves him, but loves to pick on him a little bit as well. But yeah, I am a staunch Hamfist OOC defender. He is a wonderful person.
yes, he's a good bean.
He is a good being.
Out of character interactions with Hamfist, but I can definitely see it, and especially after reading that.
If I had something that I needed to go and sort of thresh out, and I have done in the past, I've gone to Hamfist, and Hamfist has given me a wonderful answer and been really kind, supportive, and caring. So. Yeah, Hamfist OOC is a wonderful person.
Also, respect to you, Hamfist, for working with the less fortunate, as you said.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
respect.
Yeah.
100%.
I will quickly slide on to the next question before Hamfist gets too red-cheeked. Let's see. What was the next one? Do you ever wonder what you can and cannot do while RPing Hamfist? Like, where the limits are? What do you do if Ham accidentally crosses them?
This will be interesting.
I think Hamfist is a character from what I've observed and interacted with that takes it really well on the chin. That he always takes his consequences.
Yes, that's very true.
yeah.
Okay, who wants to read out the next answer?
What's the next answer? It is. I will give it a go, but you know what I'm like. I'll stutter quite a bit.
I'll take it away.
It's okay, Groska. If you get stuck at some point, we'll help you or take over.
Thank you.
Just do what you can.
Thank you. You're a good egg. Right.
So are you.
Good eggies.
Thank you very much. Good eggy gang. Yes. It has been a lot of trial and error when it comes to finding the limits. People are very different and have different boundaries. That's very true. Hamfist is a very old character. He was created in the early teenage years. Oh, okay.
Early teenage. Wow.
Wow. Hamfist, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you in real life? This is 35.
Okay, yeah.
Blimey.
Wow, Hamfist is a very old character then.
Hey.
If he was created in your early teens.
I'm
I have
37.
sp-
I'm 37. You cheeky bloody what's it?
Hey,
Younger than Dax and Viv.
Right.
I
where was
think he was talking about the character, not the not.
Oh,
the
right. Yeah.
RO
Anyway,
age.
yes. Anyways, moving on.
Onwards.
Where was I?
Very old character created
character.
in
Your teenage years.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of experience with what I can and can't do as a Hamfist. A lot of people see him as a troll character, or at least they did back then. But for some reason, a lot of people also loved the character. And yeah, I can attest to that. He's somehow a very lovable character. I'm not quite sure how exactly, but I've received a lot of heartwarming whispers from people I don't know who just observe Hamfist interactions from the distance. Some people see him as a legend, like us. Others cry laughing, like us again.
Yep.
And very few send a hateful whisper. Well, boo to them. But the vast majority of whispers are positive. So what I am doing must be all right.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
what makes it all right is that you accept consequences. Like if Hamfist pugs up and people get annoyed, you allow them to boot him into the lake or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Hamfist does actually owe me a keyboard because it was the legendary night at the Grog, and he'd like knocked out Shelley Sparks, and Dax got very cross and needed him in the no-nads. And I was laughing so hard that I actually dropped not only a pint of coffee into my keyboard, but I snorted it through my nose as well. It just went everywhere because I just couldn't stop laughing. And it was a combination of Hamfist, but Viv trying to pay my fine from Connor with her pocket money, which I did hilarious.
Oh my god.
I was there for that, and out of character, I was laughing my butt off.
It was so funny.
And at the same time, Khari Seeley was telling Dax off a little bit, like, you need to behave better, darling. But out of character, I was dying.
Dax hadn't long joined TK Seeley, so it was. I was getting told off, but we were all crying with laughter on Discord.
Oh,
Yeah.
bet, yeah.
Well, in spite of me loving Hamfist, it is good to also note that he is not welcome in Vivian's house.
Oh, I wonder why.
No, he actually got kicked out once because he was running around naked looking for a towel after he took a bath in Vivian's bathtub, and his giraffe kept jumping on the table, and he was constantly screaming and pulling the attention to himself, and Viv was just like, no. Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god. All right, shall I read this one out?
Please.
Okay, the serious side of Hamfist does exist. It usually happens in a one-on-one encounter, or if Hamfist knows no one else is listening. He actually listens and wants to give comfort to friends who are in distress for various reasons. But he doesn't want the whole world to see this side of him because it would make him feel vulnerable. I think a handful of people have experienced this side of Hamfist, including Jasmine, Jadis, Sharada, and Sabia. Sorry, so the same person. You too?
He mentions it.
Yeah. I think it even happened when Khari once at Ella's summer concert in Westfall. Even if Hamfist was sitting naked on a surfboard next to Khari, the talk was real.
I remember that, yeah.
I remember it, yeah.
I also remember that at one point him and Viv ended up in the water, and Viv had a close-up view of his thingies. Also, there once was an amnesia arc where Hamfist got his head bashed in against
I
the wall
remember that. It was amazing. I
and
loved
developed
Hamfist then.
amnesia that turned him into a normal and friendly gnome, and that scared people. A normal and friendly Hamfist makes people uncomfortable, but it makes people who don't know him want to approach him and befriend him. The songs he writes are usually very serious and come from the heart, like the song about Lucy the Zombunny he wrote for Vivian, even if it wasn't very well received. No, it wasn't. Hamfist, also known as the god of gnomes and the god gnome to Jadis and Sharada's child. Yes. Yeah, he once casually shot a bunny without thinking, and immediately we made it icy. So Vivian was crushed. And then to make Vivian better, he had the bunny resurrected, which only made Vivian feel worse, of course. And eventually they sent the bunny away through a void portal somewhere, I believe, and he made a song about the Lucy the Zombunny.
Oh, dreadful.
And Vivian hates him for it.
Wow.
Didn't she get gifted like a void bunny at one point as well?
Yeah, at one point, he gave Lucy the bunny, the dead bunny, back to Vivian, but it was resurrected into some sort of horrible void creature.
This bunny arc is crazy.
Yeah, right? I'm never going to look at rabbits again.
I will say, like, the last bit that Hamfist put there is so true, because if he ever starts calling Ella by her actual name, Ella might think there's something wrong. Because at the moment, Ella is Ava.
I think I'm the only person that Hamfist actually calls correctly. But Khari maybe. But I've noticed, I love it. It's one of my friends, Ronnie. He always calls her Veronica. And in our Discord now, I've actually got her down as Veronica.
Yeah. So, I think those were all the questions I had for Hamfist, and we nerded out about the podcast for a while. So, unless anyone has anything to add, now is your chance. We can gradually segue on to the next bit. If there's anything more you want to share, this is your moment.
I had maybe one question for Hamfist.
Yeah.
What motivates you to play a character like this, and what keeps you from playing a character like Hamfist?
That's a good question.
Very good question.
Yeah.
Give a paragraph of text.
And while Hamfist talks about us typing that out, I was going to ask what everyone's first ever interaction with Hamfist was, or how they met Hamfist, because Resha's first interaction with Hamfist was at the yearly Dalaran Memorial.
Yeah, I was there.
Quite interesting. Resha thought he was a rather annoying gnome, and he would not leave Resha's side and was obsessed with
it. I remember this.
And Resha wasn't really sure what to do, and was trying to get Grashka's attention, Redcleaver's attention, and say, "Help me." Help.
With her troll sons, right?
Sorry, what was that?
Troll sons?
With her troll sons.
Troll
I remember that.
sons?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was referring to Zoo and someone else as her sons, even though they were trolls.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think because obviously I RP and Horde a lot, so I'm normally a Horde player. I was brought over to Alliance by Shelley to just play Dax as a firework assistant. So I knew Hamfist sort of from a Horde side, where my Paladin would have just ignored him or punted him or something because it's a gnome. But the first time Dax met Hamfist was at the Pandaria thing that we had with Shelley. And Dax was absolutely in awe of this little spark of a gnome that came running up to her, and she just didn't know kind of what to make of him. Nowadays, Dax, I think she had a slight little crush back then on Hamfist because he was just so in everybody's face. But obviously, as time's gone on, and she really would admit it now to Hamfist, that basically, she thinks he's awesome, but she wouldn't admit it to Hamfist. They've kind of got this great relationship as being frenemies. She loves to name in the nomads at every opportunity.
Yeah. I just remembered my Ella's first time meeting Hamfist, and it was such a Hamfist moment. It was at Khari's birthday party. And during that, yes, it was. And Hamfist had eaten Vivian's cake and went outside to throw up. And Ella happened to just be arriving at that moment. And ended up healing Hamfist through the sick.
Oh no!
Nice. Oh, I think my first one was the same one as Resha's, but I was one of the troll sons.
Yeah.
I'd heard of Hamfist long before I met him, so he was something of a cryptid.
I don't remember the first time I met Hamfist, but I think it must have been sometime when we were still in Dalaran during a market night, and he ran in being Hamfist. That's my earliest memory of Hamfist, is something like that.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was Day of the Dead. I was hosting a ceremony in Everstone.
Yes, I remember this one.
What did he do?
Elisa. Sorry?
What did he do?
I said,
Well, I don't really recall much about it. For me, it was pleasant. I had a good experience with him. The next time I met Hamfist, he was more energetic. So he was a totally different person when I encountered him. He was more serious at the Day of the Dead in my experience. But maybe I'm mistaken. I met so many people that day, so it was a little bit hazy for me.
I just asked Hamfist when we met because I can't quite remember. And he mentions a very early memory. I don't know if it's the first one, though. There was a Brewfest party going on in Thelsamar, and Viv was there disguised. And I remember her begging Hamfist to please not give her away. And he tried so hard to keep calling her Jane, and he still does it very purposefully whenever he sees her in disguise. He's like, "So, Jane, not Viv."
normally when we're at the grog.
Who is this Viv you keep speaking of? Oh, Hamfist replied to the question, by the way. Elisa asked what his motivation was to play Hamfist?
Yes, what kind of motivation it is to play a character like Hamfist, and what it makes him to continue playing a character like him.
Yes, and Hamfist replied, "Who wants to read that out? Who hasn't had a turn yet? Ella, have you had a turn?"
I can read it out.
Mhm.
Hamfist has said, I think habit, and also having a blast RPing Hamfist. And people seem to enjoy him. The lovely whispers that he gets from time to time energizes him, and haven't met anyone like Hamfist before. Keeps him going, and there always needs to be a Hamfist wherever you are.
So I've actually got a question without
his job.
I've actually got Hamfist a question. I've got a question for Hamfist. I started on a different roleplay server, so I started on Earthen Ring, and we had a character very, very similar to Hamfist, who was something Fist. I went out the character's name, but it was a dwarf, but certainly very similar. For the first sort of 6 months of RPing with Hamfist a lot, I actually thought they were the same person, but I realised they probably weren't. So, have you ever played on another server? That's what I was going to ask. Or is it just Argent Dawn? Oh, there you go. So there's my question answered.
Oh God, we got a copycat.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's two of them.
He does say that there needs to be a Hamfist. So that person was the Earthen Rings Hamfist.
Yeah.
There should be one on every server, but usually they just stick to Goldshire.
Like there must always be a Lich King. There must always be a Hamfist.
Almost always be a Hamfist. Yes.
I do like what Hamfist said in response to about Eliza's first interaction. Or Hamfist respects weddings and dead thing events.
Yeah.
I just read that. Yeah.
There is going to be a dead thing event in about 2 weeks, I believe. The
There
Dead
is.
Fest. Yeah.
There is-
Yes.
We are looking forward to it.
It's not only for dead people, by the way. It's also for allies and friends of the dead. So if you guys see it pop up on your in your calendars, come and see us.
Come
It's gonna
join
be
us.
fun.
We're going to celebrate all things Forsaken and their friends.
Wow.
Speaking of events,
Oh, segue.
Segway!
Hey.
Segue.
What?
I guess that's my cue, right?
Yep, that's your cue.
Well, I was going to make a calendar for today, but I kind of realized this week is a very, very special week, as
Yes.
it is both Koshag and Roaring Days week.
Yes!
So,
Yes!
what other events to talk about than your guys' experiences and what you enjoy about both of these? Starting off with what is currently happening at the moment, the Kosh Arg, which is on its 4th day?
Or as Viv calls it, the Koshmosh. And luckily I'm not alone in this.
It's 4th day or 3rd day, I think it is.
Third day today. Yeah.
3rd day.
Started on Monday.
I think the Banner of the Winter Sun is doing an amazing job, and I've also noticed that there's a lot more of them this time around. I saw them at the opening ceremony. There were so many of them, so they must be doing something right.
the opening ceremony is always packed full of people.
Yeah, they do an amazing job, and it's consistently a good job as well, because they are the reason why the Kosh Hark Festival runs so smoothly. And
I love meeting new people there.
yeah, and you get to meet a lot of new people as well, which is also a bonus.
Yes.
There's
All the
so
role
much
players
up
you
here.
can never find anywhere else.
Yeah, I haven't made it over yet, but should
Yeah.
try.
I mean, unfortunately, though, we can't invite Hamfist to the Kosh Hark because it's a horde event, and I don't think Garadar is ready for a Hamfist yet.
I have seen, don't worry, Gresh, I have seen there is a Kiki about, so
Oh
and
god!
we still have someone who's causing chaos.
There's the Horde first.
Yeah, Kiki.
Oh yeah, Kiki is, for those who don't know, is a troll who is just sneaking around causing chaos and
Also, that's my line. How dare?
Oh, was it? Oh, my bad.
For those who don't know, that's Grashka's line.
Ah. I knew it was coming. Yes, so
So tell us about the Orc Festival, Grash.
okay. Well, what do you want to know about? You want to know the history of it, or
Well,
What's
what
going
is
on?
it? Yeah, what's going on? Why
well,
why
tonight
are we there?
Start at the beginning.
start at the very beginning. Or in the beginning, there was light and dark.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
gosh.
no.
The world
Oh,
ended and the Aztecs died. Too far forwards.
no.
What's the too long didn't read version for us?
Well, basically, the Omrigor is a beating of the horde, whereby they can meet up in Garadar
Kosh
on neutral
Hark.
ground, and just have a week of relaxation and fun events. And tonight, I believe it's the Omrigor, which is the Orc's rite of adulthood, which basically means any young Orc looking to have their first hunt goes out into the wild, either with nothing or with a chosen weapon. And they are told to hunt something challenging and then bring it back to have the kill confirmed by a shaman. And if they're successful,
Oh, wow.
they become an adult in the eyes of their people, and they also earn an honor name, which is a name an orc has, which they earn through an achievement or via what they're most well known for.
Now, a lot of Orcish role players received their last names in this event, so they're making a big impact on RP. And it's actually how Vivian got her last name too, Skybreaker, because they made one exception once for Vivian, who instead of hunting a creature decided to rescue a little bird.
Of course.
And received the name Skybreaker.
Brilliant.
A name she wears proudly. Yeah. So the Kosh March, it's on till when?
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah? Sunday is the final day.
It's only on for a week. It's on twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
Any hoardies out there that haven't been to it yet, well, I would definitely recommend.
And the other great event that is happening this week is Roaring Days.
Starting. Is it tomorrow? Is it starting or is it Friday? Friday. I had checked it. I just wasn't quite sure. As I make the calendar start on the Thursday, so I was like, is it tomorrow?
No, it's Friday. We can't wait. It's going to be amazing.
Now, a lot of people who are in this voice chat today will be performing at the Roaring Days. And also, this year it is a special one. It's called the Pet Rock Edition. It is because Vivian, my character, is in the process of building an animal center, which will have an animal rescue pet shelter in it, a vet, and a petting zoo. So during the during the Roaring Days this year, they will be collecting funds to make this happen. We will do so with a merch stall in which you can adopt your own pet rock. And we have been grinding funny rocks all over World of Warcraft for months. So everybody who adopts a pet rock will actually get a physical pet rock mailed to them in the game. And there will also be a raffle with some really cool prizes, like RP experiences, house decor, and a drawing made by yours truly. And there are, of course, many performances, like the whole evening through. There's going to be stalls selling things. It's just, and of course, there's going to be a huge queue in front of the outhouse as usual.
Absolutely. I believe it's 21 bands and 14 hours of music.
Wow.
Yeah. Like every day, the Koshhark will keep going till well in the night, till like 1 a.m. or something.
Do you mean Roaring Days?
Did I say Koshhark again?
Yeah.
Yes,
sorry.
you did.
Roaring Days, yeah.
What is going to happen with Vivian's stall is she's managed to get a lot of the people who are actually playing on stage. We don't know how, but she's talked them around. So you'll be able to see people like Mary, Dax is doing a turn, Steel, with his friend. So Nim's going to be there. So basically, we've all sort of volunteered ourselves to go and do like a couple of hours on Viv's stall. So come along and see us all, and get a rock, because it's all for
enjoy
good
the
cause.
music.
And enjoy the music, yes, and just party and outhousing. What can we say?
Is that an alliance only event?
No, it's neutral.
No, it's neutral.
Oh, okay.
And I will say, please watch the acts, because a lot of people put so much effort into practicing for their acts, and they're so good, just so good.
Oh my God!
Can confirm. A lot of my friends that are performing, including a couple who are here, practice so hard. Yeah.
It's the fun of it, though. Obviously, I'm going to be with Dax is going to be with Cog Spinners on the Friday night, and also her own first solo show on the Saturday. So please come along and support me, because I'm quite nervous about it. But again,
Great.
The people who are in this call that are performing have been really supportive and have been amazing behind the scenes. So we're going to have the best event ever.
Even Viv is going to play a bit. She's going to play on her little piano. And what you need to know about that is that I use Musician, but I play live. And instead of playing on a MIDI keyboard, I play on my QWERTY keyboard, my typing keyboard. So it's a bit slow and clunky, but it comes from the heart, and I'm going to try my best.
It will be
very in theme with Viv's then as well, isn't it?
Yes.
So obviously, Hamfist is actually on the lineup as well, I believe. And I expect if you ought to all go just to do the line song, there you go. He did it in capital letters in chat. So there you go, Hamfist. Happy now?
Yeah, I saw that Hamfist only had 5 minutes set, and I was like, what?
But no, honestly, there's a lot of great acts to look forward to. And I know that some of the sort of favourites like Sound Like Valkyries, they've got new songs. Mary's got some new songs. Who else? Oh, Poster Boys. I can't wait to see the Poster Boys. I love the Poster Boys. We've been doing a bit of fun with another band, so it's been great. I just think Void Days this year has just got such a really good lineup, and it's no doubles either. It's everyone's an individual act.
Mm.
Now I know this is the 9th rendition of Roaring.
It is.
Do any of you have any clue in for any big plans for the 10th? The big 10th?
Ooh.
That would be on Hardy, I expect.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Hardy's the organizer.
We are not. Yeah, we are not the organizers.
No, we're just performers. But I hope Hardy does something big, and we'll all be there to support him because he does a great job. Roaring Days is like, for some of us, it's like the event of the year. We go and camp out for 3 days. We live in tents. You know, we actually need like role play. I don't actually leave the Roaring Days site for the entire time I'm there with my characters.
Yes, same.
I mean, where else can you see Hamfist? You know, like
with that technically being the calendar, don't forget to check out our sources, which should still be linked in the description below for any other events that are going on during this week as well, as there were quite a few others, including a couple of markets coming up this weekend. So make sure to go check all those out at the sources.
Yeah, which is ADURP server.
Yep.
In Discord?
Argent
archives and sometimes the forums.
Yes,
If you're brave enough.
as I mentioned before, sometimes not all the events are posted in the Argent Dawn EU roleplay server, so you can find links to community servers within that server for any other communities you'd be interested in joining to see their events.
Yeah.
Right then.
That's that.
That's that, is it? So, shall we move on to the shout-outs?
Yes, let us move on to the shout.
Let us. Yes. Which one am I doing again? Let me get my notes again.
Yeah.
Professional guys, good, you know.
Graska, you have the funny bit one.
Oh, yes.
Yes, which was actually written by Resha, so it's you two will have to duke it out which of you is going to do.
You have the most recent one, Redcleaver.
Right. Okay.
But we're going to start with the shout-outs, though. So Ella, Xuyagu, and me have one that you guys sent in. And then we have some room for shout-outs from our guests, if you want to add any.
Amazing.
Yeah. Ella, you want to start us off?
Yes, I believe, even though the name that popped up is not the same, but I believe from the profile pic, I have a shout out from Axel Viper, who
legend.
sends a huge thanks to the babes and dudes that came to the Viper room during his event. It meant the world to him.
No.
It was a great night. It really was. It was funny.
Xuyagu, you want to do the next one?
Me, I can do it. Yes.
Yeah.
We have a shout out from Tiny here, who says hugs and loves to Hexter, Soani, and Sir from the Lucid Enclave at the Dawn's Blossom Market. They make and sell the City Steampunk Contender collectible cards, among other things, and made the stupid idea from me come to life from Teeny Tiny Bottle Blast.
Hexter's Ari and Zur are absolute TRP. Like, I don't know how they do it, but they've made all these amazing like Tonk cards. I actually got a Vivian the other day, which I was really pleased about because I'm collecting them on Dax. So I actually got a blue Vivian, which was great. And it's when you go onto the website, it's actually a picture of Viv with her back to the camera, I believe.
Yeah, that's correct.
Nice.
But yeah, so yeah, they're amazing with what they do with the TRP of the Lucid Enclave is just phenomenal. It blows my mind. But do check them out at Dawn's at the market.
I have a shout out from Kesego, or however you wish to pronounce it. I asked him once, how do you pronounce it? And he just said yes. He said,
Helpful.
he says, I want to do a shout out to Tiny Bottle Blast, or Teeny Bottle Blast, also known as Tiny. Oh, okay. She's an amazing friend. Never fails to cheer me up when I'm having a bad day at the Long Day Factory. She does an amazing job with Tonking events and the in-character newspaper about the social events. While role-playing a gnome, in character she's a giant of charisma, cheer, and positive energy that's highly contagious.
Absolutely. I think we've all had interactions with Tiny. Tiny is probably in the gnome world. Tiny obviously does all the Tonk events, but she's just genuinely one of the most loveliest people at OC as well.
I did ask Tiny. I did ask Tiny to join us today, but sadly they couldn't.
I know they've been busy with work recently, so yeah, I think she's just been a little bit overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But Vesh, shall I read out the one you wanted to post?
Yeah, go for it.
You've got a shout out as well, Redcleaver.
Oh, at the bottom one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I have a shout out here from Jays from Makeshift Marvels. He is running a TLP class for those who want to learn how to use the add-on.
Again, another what Jays can't do with TRP is phenomenal. So Jays obviously does all my event flyers, so I try to do as much for events I see as possible. So Jays makes me really like flashy flyers. His toys are just amazing. At the moment, he's working on a map quest. So you get a map and it gives you clues. So if you ever want to learn about TRP and how to make like these toys and these amazing effects that he uses sort of in poetry nights and things like that, just hit him up. It's Jays on Alliance and JS on Horde. He's such a lovely person.
There you go then.
Is this is this a scheduled class? Do we know?
No. He just said hit him up. And then he'll arrange to do something with you in game. He tries to keep everything as much IC as possible, but obviously it'll be a bit more OOC with learning how to use TRP. But seriously, what he doesn't know, he's the same as Hector and Zuri and Zari. What he doesn't know about TRP, you could probably write on the back of a stamp.
Cool.
Indeed. He did a scripted last Hallow's End at the Darkshire Open Mic Night. Him and Yonoko did a scripted Haunted Horseman's performance that was so breathtaking that, like, you know, when your hairs stand up and everything, and everyone was just wondering where all this music and stuff was coming from. And it was all through TRP.
Nice.
Wow.
So, that is impressive.
So Jade and I sort of working on a side project as well for Deadfest, so keep your eyes open for that. It's going to be about a 5 to 10 minute performance in the middle of Deadfest.
Fantastic. Right.
When is Deadfest again? The 2nd and the 3rd, I believe?
2nd and 3rd of May.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
May. Yes. Please come on over, you guys. You're all very welcome.
Yes.
No,
It's
Vivian.
going to be fun.
It's a Dead Thing event, remember? Hamfist said.
It's with dead people and their friends. Come on, it's
yeah.
Everyone is welcome.
Anyone's welcome, of course, as is the case with most events that I'll do.
The deaf people of the deaf don't discriminate. Everybody is welcome.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's
Everybody are sisters and brothers. In deaf, we are united.
It is
Absolutely.
a bit like a dark pride event. Pretty much.
Exactly that.
And that means that everyone is welcome to celebrate with us that we're not quite dead.
If I may.
And also Gothic.
Sorry, Dax, carry on. No, you carry on. You carry on.
I was going to say he doesn't like to party like sort of like it's 1999, but
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I have one more shout out here. Well,
Oh man, dead bodies welcome.
it's more like a shout out / funny moment, like a half and half kind of thing. It's from Resha herself. And it goes as follows. Resha's brother, Rogar, did a fat joke. In-game this is.
Oh no.
oh dear.
Resha was explaining her trial of air in Oldham, where she had to jump off Skywall. Of course, this is the place where the elemental lord of air resides. It's high up in the sky, hence the name. And Rogar then says, but the Dalaran crater isn't in Oldham.
Oof.
Yes, implying that, yeah.
My
I hope
God.
she, I hope she,
Rhetorical.
I hope she kicked him.
Yes.
Yes,
The sibling rivalry is
yeah.
real with those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did kick Rogar quite hard in the personals, shall we say.
The gnome nads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all of them.
Okay.
Any other funny moments?
Hamfist has a shout out he's typed.
Yes, I was
Okay,
getting to that
okay.
one.
Cool.
Yeah, so I can read that out unless someone else wants to read it out.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're good at
So
this sort of thing.
Hamfist has a shout out.
Yes.
I have a short shout out for the Ham House. It's open for all. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to complete, and he still wants me to complete it for feedback. The Ham House says, "Come on, come on."
What you need to know about the ham house is that once you enter it, you need to work very hard to get out again, and that's part of the challenge, really.
Indeed. I went to the Ham House when it was first done. I think it was only like 3 levels, and it was the worst, or the best or worst 3 hours of my life. Because when you completed it, all I got was the line song and a cold cup of tea. And I don't like tea.
I think I heard stories about your house.
His house is the stuff of legends, and I'm not sure if
And
it's
nightmares.
a good thing. The stuff
Oh, wow.
of nightmares as well. Yes, very
I
true.
believe we had it. One of our people that comes onto the TK Discord was streaming his nightmare in the Ham House, and we were going like, "You really completed level 2," and yeah, it was having a bit of a hard time with it.
I remember streaming it in TK, my Ham House experience.
Yeah, it was definitely you, wasn't it?
Yeah,
A few people have.
I lost several hours of my life in that place that I won't get back.
That's really to shout outs and stuff. I'd just like to give a shout out to the gnomes, Mazzy and Bertel, Stowen, Shelley, and Mortsy, who obviously wasn't being Mortsy, but she was being the Master Tonker for our ASC. And also to everybody who's my fellow competitors in the ASC, us Bleak 52s, we had a wonderful time. And also a big shout out to the Shadow people as well, because thank you for coming along and supporting us. Elisa, yeah, it was great. It's to see all the Forsaken come out to like give some support to Forsaken people who entered.
Very nice too. Does anyone else have a shout out or funny moment they want to share?
Yeah, it's sort of blending together.
Yeah, it's blending together quite nicely. Yeah.
You said it was okay to go off topic today. That was your.
Yeah. Yes.
I have a funny moment, I guess. It's kind of partly OOC.
I have a funny moment too, but I literally just did. If you want to go first, then Khari, I'll follow you.
Okay, so back when it's kind of tradition now that in the TK server, every time it hits the 1st of April for April Fools, I always do a silly ping that encourage people to change their names related to the ping. So this time I did extra, this just in, and I wrote like a fake report that Khari had turned to the void, and TK Studios is now Void Glow Studios, and everything's void related because we've fallen to the void. And I did like a fake interview with a reporter, and I made a little fake website and everything.
It was so well thought out.
Cool.
Wow, you actually committed to the bit then. You actually committed to it.
and we all changed our names on the TK server for the day as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You,
So
That's dedication.
I'm Dax.
Saladax.
I'm Dax.
I was Vivitas.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. Yeah.
I was Khari chief, like Zalatath's chief fashion advisor or something.
Okay, if that's the case, Khari, what's with the bare
good
feet?
job.
Is that a new fashion trend going on? What's going on?
Well,
I mean,
we would just force her to wear shoes.
Okay, yeah. Because she's been around for quite some time, and I very much doubt she's had a bath in centuries. So those feet are going to stink.
Well, TK's has a wide selection of crazy-looking socks. So imagine Zalatath in murky socks.
if you see any especially fashionable-looking void entities, you know who to thank for that.
Yes, exactly.
But they'll be plain, darling.
Playing,
I think I said in the ping, you can take over the world, but you must take over the world in style, darling.
This is why we need Khari on the front line, because she'll cut you down quicker than any machine gun can. An enemy will run up to her and go, An enemy will run up to Khari and goes, "Oh, you're wearing socks and sandals. Please leave it now. Leave in shame."
She'll defeat them with fashion sass or something.
Yes. Your fashion sense is killing me.
Like gold and purple together. Oh, so last year.
Who does that?
Who does that? Yeah.
Void elves, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh.
Not purple and silver.
If I may, there's one. There's one. What was I going to do again? Oh yeah, funny moment that I did in game at the Koshag Festival this evening. In fact, basically, Durok, my character, is going along with his on McGaw at the moment, and I was whispering to someone whilst doing the event, and we're having a bit of a conversation on what we're going to hunt and what have you, just having a bit of a laugh, and I accidentally fat fingered my keyboard because the guy asked, "Oh, who did you land on, by the way?" As in, who did you choose to hunt? I was going to type "you'll see," and for some reason I typed "you" and accidentally pressed enter.
You.
Yeah.
This is not a threat, it is a promise.
It was quite funny. The guy laughed, thankfully.
It could have been quite awkward.
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 There you go.
Yeah. Moving swiftly on from that.
Yes.
Anyone else have a funny moment they want to share before, the inevitable?
I do. So obviously, I play on Horde side as well on RP. My character on Horde is trying to grind, as I keep saying, grind rep with Viv. So on a Monday, we go to the bathhouse. And Viv and I have been turned into gossiping like Hordies on the bathhouse, knowing that some of our friends who are involved in that gossip see on the other side of the room and can hear us. And it's been quite funny, hasn't it, Viv?
Yes.
Gossiping.
They were elves, so their ears were a lot more developed than what our characters could realize.
Yeah.
And we were just merrily gossiping about the hot babes and chaos from
the poster
boys, and all the shenanigans they've been up to, and what Haya magazine told them about us, and
we've just been having so much fun gossiping. It's been amazing. So yeah, I was crying with laughter at one point because Viv decided to be in Viv, and she's like, "I'm going to kick their teeth in."
I'm
And
going to kick him in the teeth.
It's always funny when Vivian insults someone because you just don't expect it to happen, do you? She's always so polite and friendly at some point, and suddenly she goes off.
What was so funny was the fact that they didn't have ducks, and everyone's seen Viv type, Viv's how Viv speaks, and the amount of people when Viv went, but this is my favourite, and obviously it was duck with the eye missing in the middle, and the whole conversation in the place stopped, and it was like about 2 minutes before anyone started typing again. It was that moment, it didn't look like duck, did it, Viv?
No, whenever Vivian types the word duck, it's just she drops out the vowels, right? So you only get DCK and it looks like something else.
Oh.
So they were all talking about, what a wonderful DCK you have. Oh, it's a very nice rubber DCK. Yeah, it's a very large DCK.
Oh my God.
We're sitting in this bathhouse talking about Viv's rubber duck.
Yes.
How big it was and how squeaky and things like that.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Because we knew it was about a duck, but it just became us talking and everybody else just quiet.
Yeah, I think your mic's dying, Dax. Can't take it anymore.
So that mic it needs replacing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I think. Does anyone else have any funny bits, or can we move on to the teaser of the next episode?
Even if I did, it couldn't top the dark bit.
Yeah,
I don't think you can't top the duck. No. You can't top the duck. Funny moment, I don't think. Even my fat fingering won't count towards that one.
Well then, in that case, the next episode is in 2 weeks, and you, listeners, you are welcome to join us. And you're not, you don't have to come up and speak to us if you really feel uncomfortable about that. We have a chat room, but I would love it if some of you would. I would love to get to know you guys better. And
yeah, we all would.
Yeah, it's not as scary as you think it is. Just come on up and say hi and speak to these lovely people and make it an episode to remember.
Yeah. If we can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, you got this.
Do it.
Take it from a man who was nonverbal for a part of his life.
Yep.
You two can come up here and speak. Yeah, that's all I had to say. I just wanted to let people know the next one is the live episode, and I'd love to see you guys there. It's going to be on let me double check the date for you, the 29th. It's going to be in the Argent Airways server. Link in the description below.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can just join us in the live lounge, which is a voice chat room. And don't worry, it's not like you're immediately live the moment you get in. You need to actually click a button and get invited up so that you don't accidentally speak if you don't want to.
You can speak if you want to, but you don't have to. You can always talk to us in a text chat room, which is what Hamfist has been doing the entire time, and that's been perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, guys.
Okay. Well,
that was it.
Yeah, I believe that is it. I believe that is it. In which case,
thank you, everyone.
Yep. In which case, everyone, thank you very much for once again listening to this. Okay, someone's just left there. Who was that then? Well, okay, bye, Hamfist. Jesus. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, he's back again. There we go.
That's the Hamfist move right there.
Oh, it said it was next. It was next.
Yeah.
Discord couldn't handle Hamfist. Right, so with that being said, then I had to bring this episode to an end. Thank you very much once again for tuning in and listening to this utter chaos that's our podcast.
Yes.
Once again,
Thanks for
as well.
Joining us, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
thank
was
you to the
lovely.
crowd of
Thank
people we
you.
have in here today. This is not a usual thing, but we thought, hey, why the hell not? Let's have some regulars in.
There are 9 of us in here today. It's a new record, I think, for a non-live show at least.
And
Even in the live shows, we never have this many people talk at the same time.
not yet, anyway.
No, we don't.
And even Hamfist has just said like and subscribe, so please go and do so. Otherwise, we'll send Hamfist to your house.
Yeah, you don't want that. Trust me, he'll
No,
take
you don't.
a bath.
There's giraffe on your furniture.
Yes. All that's left now to say is thank you once again. Please like and subscribe on our video and to our YouTube channel. Find us on Spotify and Apple Podcast. And see you next time, guys. Bye now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.